Is breastfeeding in public inappropriate? Is going to church in regular clothes inappropriate? Is smoking cigarettes during pregnancy inappropriate? We talk a lot. I mean, is it inappropriate for gay people to be affectionate in public? I mean, we speak about a lot of inappropriate things. And what I wanted to just bring to the table is I wanted to bring to the table of conversation, is it inappropriate for the person who's never traveled outside of their state? I believe that people who've never traveled outside of their state, outside of their city, listen, I know people who reside in Philadelphia who've never even been to New Jersey. And I think that's like really inappropriate, right? I've traveled to over 16 countries already, right? So I'm not just giving you, I'm not just throwing out ideas, right? The further that you go, the more that you appreciate what you have, right? So when I'm saying for the person who has never traveled outside of your city or state, I think that's a bunch of garbage, right? Especially if you have children, I think that's really bad, right? Because all your eyes can see, right? Your mind can never expand in its same environment, right? That's not how the mind works. The mind works and it grows and it expands, right? It's just like muscles. The muscles grow, they can't grow. There has to be motion for things to grow. There has to be some type of activity, some type of new things. It has to restore itself, right? And the reason why I wanted to bring this up, this debate up of how inappropriate it is to not explore things outside of your environment, is that some of us are too confident about it, right? It's one thing if you've never thought about the impact it has on your mind and your children and your family, right, and your history. It's one thing if you didn't know how that affects your mind, but it's a whole completely different thing if you're just against the idea of getting out of your environment and exploring new things. On this next episode that we're going to get to in a couple days, I'm going to give you guys just a few basic things on how you can travel more, right? And we're going to make it real fun. We're going to make it simple, easy, just break it down to its, to its core. All right, but that's all I have for you guys. For the person, listen, if you know somebody who's never traveled outside of their city, never traveled outside of their state, share this video with them. I know you probably been telling them, but sometimes it's the dude that's, the dude they don't know, right, that really gets it to them. So it's not about you teaching it to them. If you really care about that person, listen, if you've been telling them that and it hasn't been working, just try a different approach. Maybe this video would stir something up, right? And if your intent is to really just help that person and have them explore other things outside of their city and state, does it matter who stirs it up inside of them to do it? Because if it matters, then obviously you're not going to share it.